In this video, we're going to talk about how to get a survey linear feature into a format of a horizontal linear feature with a profile. Right now, we're looking at a bridge survey, and what we're going to do is we're going to try to convert this um, this survey linear feature, which is 3D, to be a horizontal linear feature with a profile. And you'll notice with survey linear features, if you try to bring up the heads-up tools, you'll notice that there's no profile option in there. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the exported graphic file that the surveyors give designers and see if there's any options in that. So let's switch over to the survey graphic file. Okay, we're now in the survey graphic file, and what you have in here is typically just a, uh, a representation of what's in the survey file, and the elements in this file are just microstation elements. They are 3D, so if you rotate, you'll see that there's a 3D element to it. Now, again, if I click on this element, you'll notice that there's no option for a profile view. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these graphics and we're going to reference them into a 2D file. Once they're in a 2D file, we're going to do a merge the master and basically convert this 3D element into a 2D element. Once it's a 2D element, we should be able to apply a feature definition to it, and then we'll get the profile model option. So let's go ahead and create a 2D file that we can reference these 3D graphics into. Okay, we have our 2D file. We're going to go ahead and attach the survey graphics to this file. Again, these survey graphics are just 3D microstation elements. And we're just going to do a fit view and take a look at them. And again, the one that I'm interested in converting is the stream bed. And so all I have to do now is select the reference file. I'm going to do a Tools, Merge into Master. And then all you have to do is just left click out on a blank area and merge that information into your 2D drawing. It'll still look exactly like it did, but in this case it's just a 2D element now. So now all we have to do to get that profile option, if I try to bring up the properties now, you'll see that there is no profile option. All I have to do is apply a feature definition to that, a linear feature definition. So I'm in the Open Roads modeling workflow. I'm going to go to Geometry. I'm going to go down to Standards, and I'm going to go down to where it says Set Feature Definition. In the Set Feature Definition, I have it set to linear, and I'm going to use a geometry scratch just because I want to see the symbology of this change once I do actually apply a feature definition. And in reality, you can pick any feature definition you want as long as it's a linear type. And so I'm going to go ahead and select that element, and I'm going to reset the complete. And when I do that, it'll turn into a geometry scratch element. If I hit F4 and I try to select this element now, you'll notice that I do get the open profile model. But before I open that, I'm going to go ahead and attach my terrain model for this bridge survey to this file. So I'm going to go up to my Home tab. I'm going to go to the Attach. I'm going to do a Tools, Attach. And and I'm going to bring in my my bridge survey terrain. I'm going to hit OK to that. I'm going to close down that dialog. I'm going to go to the terrain model, and I'm going to go ahead and activate it. It's set as active terrain model. And now when I go to that geometry scratch element, I'm going to select the open profile model. I'm going to go down to view number 8. I'm going to left click in that view. And then you'll see that you have a profile that goes along with that horizontal linear feature. So that's the steps you need to do to convert a surveyed linear feature to a horizontal linear feature with profile.